Let me go live with nothing biting.
But your daddy could.
Let me go live when I can't get a bite. That's all right. I just want to check in. Consider it a Q&A. Hmm? Just consider it a Q&A. I'm supposed to be out here tomorrow with Chris on his boat, so it's party time.
Party
That's a good first comment. I like that.
party.
You're right. I should be sitting here drinking beer and doing something besides fishing.
I don't want to hear your day. Wayne's gone.
Wayne went away.
Wayne's gone.
Wayne was here, but Wayne went away.
Wayne ain't here.
Wayne ain't here.
What do you got, Tony?
He caught a couple little ones.
Look at this thing. Yeah, robo, baby.
Nice.
Well, there you go, guys. You want to see a fish? Here.
You have
My scale, I left it out.
Show the camera.
no, hold on. You have a,
He's
My
not
finger?
listening.
My finger.
okay. Fucking robo one in the tree.
Fish is right there, guys.
I was way in the fuck out there with that robo one.
He went into the trees and he found a fish,
Fucking grabbed me fucking good, dude.
like a 4-pounder.
Let me go get my scale real quick, bro. I don't know if I-
Yeah, it looks like he went way down. He went way into the abyss. He went way down into the abyss.
Dude, I'll give my 4 quick thanks. That fucking robo one, dude. Dude, I can fucking see it.
I thought I got stuck. I'm like, nah, dang.
All right, we'll figure out the weight when he comes back.
Ran up my scale and took it on.
He caught it on the drop shot. Drop shot on the robo worm. As far as me, I can't get anything going, guys. Actually went over to launch first. Fished around there for a little bit. Didn't get a bite. Thanks. 416? I don't know. Everybody's guessing the weight now. I say it's a 4 or heavy 3. It's at least heavy 3. All right, guys, we're coming back.
It could be a 4.
We're coming back to the actual weighing of the fish.
I'd say 4, probably 4. 3, maybe. 3,
Somebody guessed 416.
No, not 416. 316, 4-pounder.
3 3/4.
4 even. 4.1.
That's what somebody guessed is 4.16.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it is.
It's a little
Kinda
thin
skinny,
though.
But it's
Skinny, but he
he's a
fucking
good one.
4.
Yeah, no, it could be fatter. But
I'm not gonna complain.
okay.
Dude, fucking 4 is a 4.
Somebody said you caught a 4 the last time they were here on the dock. Huh? No, I said I'm live. One of my viewers said you caught a 4 the last time they were here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always catching fucking different.
What was he?
That was a 4. Last time I caught another 4 here too.
Yeah, it was. Was it 4 even?
Huh?
Was it 4 even?
4.4, 403, or no, actually 406 was the last one that I got.
No, it was that one.
Oh no, that was 4.1.
Yeah, it was 4-1.
It's Raul that said you caught a 4 the last time you were here.
Maybe. I'm always here. I'm always here.
That one was 4-1 something.
4.1.
So whoever guessed 416, you were close. You're almost dead on.
416 is a 5-pounder.
Huh?
416 is a 5-pounder.
No.
416 is a 5-pounder?
No, 4.16 ounce.
No, well then it'd just be 4.1, 4.2.
Well, 4.2 would be 4 1/4. Right?
4.2 is 4.2
Well,
is
if
4
it's,
1/4.
oh. So if you have it set on ounces or.
Yeah, 4.5
Here's
is
what I got
4.8.
Oh,
4.8 would be 4.5.
yeah, 4.8.
This is what I got. I don't know.
I got you.
You got it on that robo worm? Margarita meat lighter?
Bluegill color.
Oh, the
I
bold,
just took like 3 of them with me, or actually, I
bold
had lost
bluegill?
one earlier right now in the bushes, and then it came off, and I'm like, fuck, I have one more roll left in the fucking car. And I was, oh, I got back and grabbed it then.
I got some revolvers that quick for you.
Last.
Oh, dude, your fucking freight train, dude. He was like, I'm out of here. Like, oh yeah, we'll see if you can fucking kick me under with this blade.
Last time I was here, Wayne went over there and one took his fish he had caught right on shore. A big ass bass grabbed it.
Good luck with 50-pound braid. Ain't gonna do nothing to me with this braid. Hey, who's gonna win the battle, huh? Fucking Ricardo?
Yeah.
The braid. No way. You got caught it?
No.
You can't find any. He tore all that up. There were none in there.
Oh, you out straight.
No, I'm gonna go straight out now.
I'll go back over there in a little bit.
Wayne caught him out there. Wayne caught him way out in the middle. I'll try way out in the middle.
Found the tip. That was my mistake. I should have brought more robo ones. Lesson learned.
I'm using a little.
I got a big old bluegill over there too.
It's a stick worm, but it's more of it's a baby bass color.
There's a big old bluegill. I grabbed my robo worm right now too. I thought it was a bass at first. And I'm like, nope. Like, what the fuck is
I'll be out on the boat tomorrow with Chris. First time out with him in a while.
I thought it was a bass. I'm like, no.
I was trying. Well, that's the darker color, huh?
Which one?
What you're using?
The fluorescent.
It's the bull bluegill, right?
Yeah.
It's like green, brown, and chartreuse on the bottom.
Grab one if you want.
Oh yeah, that's bull bluegill.
Yeah, grab one.
That's what he caught that one on, guys. The bull bluegill, basically brown with a black line and the chartreuse on the bottom.
Those things work good. They work.
Anywhere they're like here, where they're freaking eat bluegill all the time.
You think the fish actually think that's a bluegill?
The what?
No, that's a Scott.
Huh?
You think the fish actually believes that's a bluegill?
Not really.
I don't think it is a bluegill.
No.
Not really, but it's a color they're familiar with.
They're like, what is that thing in the water?
Well, they're used to that color.
If I throw in just like anything that kind of like a wrapper, they'll hit it, right? Maybe.
If you make it work right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I believe that. I think we'll hit a bottle cap.
I've seen him hit bottle caps.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Scott.
saying.
A friend of mine, Ricardo, he was like trying to tell me,
You
you're
right?
not gonna catch anything with braids. I was like,
You're not gonna catch any with braid.
You're not gonna catch anything with braids. Okay, beg to differ. Like finding a lot of.
Not gonna catch any with braid.
I'm not gonna catch anything with braid. That's okay.
Some people will even
So there's something on the end of it that looks attractive, I'm assuming.
Hey, I've seen Monster Mike catch them with fucking dog leashes. Wow.
Dog
Can't
leashes.
catch him with braids. Come on. Wow. If I was on the dock, it'd be even harder. So I was like, oh well, 50-pound braid. Good luck getting me in the tree. That's why right now he went right under this log, dude. Yeah. Right under
Yeah, I know. I caught him at the pier on 2-pound line.
Yeah. I had like a 30-pound carp over there in back of Marmos, or not Marmos, back of where the Virgin Mary is, and I couldn't bring up. I had the carp in front of me. It was like that big, but
Oh
I only
yeah.
had 4-pound test. I was like, good luck. Thanks for the fight. Snap.
Yep.
There's no way I was gonna bring that.
That's like at the pier they catch the opal eye on 4-pound line.
Yeah.
because they won't hit anything unless they can't, and then they can never get them up. They fight them, and if they get them over the rock now, they try to pull them up, and they just snap off.
Or you get one of those little shank, like with a stick with a shank on it.
Oh yeah, a gaff,
There you go.
gaff them.
Gaff it to death. Oh, that's crazy.
Well, they're fishing with a little teeny hook and one single pea
Yeah, no.
to catch those freaking opali.
I think that was good. I was like, oh man, this isn't no bluegill. First one was hitting me pretty good too. I was like, okay.
This one was a bluegill.
Now I was like that. Bluegill. I was like, oh shit.
Got a bunch of them here on. I was using the saltwater, the sandworm,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
and I caught freaking like 15 hand-sized bluegill on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Sandworm.
Yeah, the saltwater sandworm, the camo.
Yeah.
Everywhere I casted out here, I was catching big, huge, like half-pound bluegill.
Wow.
Then I came back and I haven't edited it yet, but I filmed a show.
Mm-hmm.
First 2 fish I caught were 2-pound bass
Wow.
on the saltwater worm.
Yeah. You never know, right? Throw the random shit, and then you're just like, oh, what was
Well, the water was clear, but for some reason, the only thing they hit out here was freaking the big bluegill on it.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is cool.
Last time I got a 4 right here too. Right here in this little area. I was just casting right before dark too. Same thing too. Roller worm too. And then I thought I got stuck in the tree. And I was like, am I get stuck? And my line just took off. I'm like, oh, it's not. How do you get stuck? Because my line's not gonna move when something's on it. So I'm like,
I don't know. It's last time I was here and when I went live, I caught a lot of them on the rooster tail.
oh cool. Old school.
Caught a lot of little ones on the rooster tail, but I threw it out today earlier, guys, and I didn't get a freaking bite on it. Water's a lot dirtier than it was last time. It keeps getting dirty and then clearing and dirty and clearing. It's like brown right now. Last time I was here, it was like 2-foot visibility, and now it's back to being a kind of a. It looks like kind of coffee color. Got to be because they treated it. Totally changed it up since they. Whoops, sorry, I missed that comment. Yeah, this water. Like I said, they spent like what they get like $500,000 or 750,000 to treat it. They put aluminum sulfide all over the. They couldn't come in here, I guess. They did it more in the main lake,
I
but
don't think it came out here though.
no, they just did it. They could only do it in the main part.
But I'm saying I don't think it reached out here, so I don't think it messed up the pattern out here. That's why they're biting better.
Yeah, but the water's totally different than it usually is. Though usually all summer it's really green, but it hasn't been green much. Kind of gets green and it dies, and then it gets green and it dies. Well, I mean, there's other algae that use the phosphorus, but they were just worried about the stupid blue-green algae, which is a bacteria that was using it. So I think it cut off a lot of what the other algae uses as nutrients. I agree. I agree.
Crazy like that. Wow.
Where were you? You go way down there?
Like where that. Ooh, shit. I was over there by the pump
Oh, okay.
in the cut, and I just tossed in, and then I see my line just start like kicking off, and then I felt this go boom. I'm like, oh yeah.
Slammed it.
Yeah, baby. What? Yeah, you want to slam me with great line? Twice, buddy.
Tell him about the 4 he just got. It was sitting in there. Well, it's funny is I tell people all the time because I do the FLWs. Another bite? I tell yeah. I tell people all the time that I've fished the FLWs and a lot of the pros flip. He got one, little one. A lot of those pros flip the friggin' drop shot in the middle of the friggin' reeds. They flip with the They flip with the drop shot. Well, that's a contrast of catches, huh? You went from a 4-pounder to a 4-incher though. That matches.
Wow. I went from the 4-incher to I went from a 4-incher to a 4-pounder to
You went to
bait
a 4-pounder to a 4-incher.
to bait. Wow. Jesus.
That's what you get around here. It's like contrast of
Mixed bag.
mixed bag. Yeah, slightly. That's
Sweet.
slightly a mixed bag. And you go for a 4-pounder. Well, you're in a fishing totally different area though.
Yeah.
If you flipped and caught a 4-incher, that'd be different.
Get out of here. Grow up. Leave my worm alone, please. Leave my verbal worm alone, please.
Please become bigger than your worm the next time you hit.
Please become.
I'm gonna grab a darker
bigger
color,
than-
guys. I'm trying this light.
Then please be bigger than the bait I'm throwing.
Hey, those fish are aggressive.
Yeah, I guess it's not like Uvis, because Uvis, those fish are weak in Uvis. They don't hit good. They're
I'm gonna try this.
nah.
I don't know why I'm gonna try this.
Have
But I'm
you
gonna
noticed
try
that
this.
Uvis's fish aren't as aggressive as you guys?
Oh, but I do know they're dropping Uvis like freaking crazy.
What, the fish?
No, the water. It dropped 2 inches while I was fishing.
Wow.
Yeah. There was a rock I was fishing over the top of, and suddenly by the end of the day, I noticed the rock was like out of the water.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty full. That's a lot of water going out in 6 hours to drop a couple inches. And then Chesbro, they're not dropping it much at all. Yeah, it's dropping like way quick. I mean, did 2 show. I went back 2 weeks, and it was like 7 feet down. Out that way. I can't find a place to throw. Well, I went with a different. I'm like trying a different. I'm trying to clear blue gold.
I already got my 4.
Yeah.
4 for the day. Okay.
He already got his
Everything else is a
keeper.
bonus. Everything else is bonus now.
Yeah, I'm on a tripod. What bearded bassin?
Everything else is bonus.
First time I've seen you show up on one of my lives.
What's up?
Oh, bearded bassin. I'm coming up the Delta in 3 weeks. 4 weeks, 3 weeks. And the Delta, I'm gonna be up there for the FLW. I want to fish, man. just a shout out for it. Yeah, I got the tripod for the live feed. Oh, and sorry about the 360, guys. I still haven't figured out the camera. I did that sample of the 360 live and it works, but I can't see if anybody's watching. I can't see the comments. I've been working tons. I haven't had a chance to figure out. It's totally different. This is just straight live. The other one I have to set up a live event. Couple 5s today. Nice. Yeah, but by the time I get there, it's gonna be the toughest bite ever. It always is when the FLW shows up. And it's gonna be some sort of incredibly hot and no wind, or it's gonna be incredibly windy and hot or something. Well, FLW, fishing foul weather. Or fishing lousy weather. That's what FLW stands for. Fishing lousy weather. That's what all the pros say. Nothing in that tree over there?
I'm gonna try over here. I'll just make my pattern I did last time I went. From there to there.
Everybody's.
Once I went right about here, that's when when that fork picked me up right here by I guess we're following them in the bush, and then they tried to ambush me, and I was like, I don't think so. That's all you want. You're not gonna win.
Yeah, you say that now. Every time I've been to an FLW, We go to Clear Lake in September, and it's always like freaking 100 degrees. We get our Indian summer.
You think the mosquitoes will be gone already?
I don't get bit by mosquitoes much here. I don't know. I can't get a friggin' bite on any of these colors I'm trying. It's just like I'm trying the. I tried the one that I got a few bites on before I went live. Couldn't get a bite.
Crazy automatic.
Oh, last time, every time I usually come here, I catch tons of them.
Automatic robo. For me, at least.
Well, I will. I'm gonna keep it. Thanks for checking in, by the way. He's got to go edit a show, so understand when people leave because they got to go do editing of a fishing show. I'm gonna switch colors again. I'm gonna try a darker color. I'll go back to the purple. I'm gonna go back to this, guys. Going back to the purple brown. See what's up with the purple brown. I tried it earlier, but not a bite. Little bait fish in there. There's not much around here as far as last time. There were fish jumping everywhere.
Oh, I'm getting something.
Oh, yeah, I think I just had a little bite.
Yep. Yep, he's running.
Gonna be another one the same size.
I don't know. I feel it though. Another super small.
There's a lot of super small ones around here. Well, you saw when I went live with the rooster tail. Just try to catch my smallest PB. I went small. Whoa. My bait disappeared. Bait disappeared, but it wasn't a fish. That was starting to jump right now. Just can't get much of anything going. You let it go. Trying just out as far as I can.
Come on, people. I'll come back. I promise.
You bite me, I'll bite you.
Basically, I'll come back.
Go ahead. Dare me.
No, I can't catch anything with you. Not even small.
No.
Oh, you don't catch me a great line. Maybe. Not what the scale tells me.
At least the wind shut down a little bit.
Not what the scale told me.
Gail told me it was a 4.
That's what it says. Those skills don't lie. They lie.
So one of those days where everybody around me catches something and I can't get a freaking. Well, Wayne caught like 3.
Oh, you got 3?
Wayne did.
Oh,
I mean, littler ones, but he was catching them. Well, I threw on that one color and I got a couple little bites on it, but they wouldn't even hook up. It's just starting to get to that transition time of the year. Water's been hot all summer. They're waiting for a freaking change. Yeah, they're waiting for something to happen right now. Well, people say it's fall, and it ain't fall yet. It ain't fall till October.
Fall, there's no mosquitoes.
Fall doesn't start happening until that water drops down into the 60s. The water here is like still, what this water's like 77 still? Yeah, it's still in the upper 70s. Fall doesn't get going until it drops into the 60s. Already seen a bunch of videos showing up. Everyone saying fall bass, and I'm like, really? How about late summer bass? Just because the kids are back in school doesn't mean it's fall. Everybody follows the school schedule these days. Nature doesn't follow when kids go back to school. Yeah, nature doesn't know anything about that. It only knows when that water starts to cool off and start getting some rain. That's when nature knows something's different. Get it? Did you get? Oh, you missed him. Did he strip you? I'll find out. I'll find out when I'm bringing it in. No, that's still there. They just don't like. They don't like this little freaking profile. I think is what the deal is. I don't know why they don't like this small profile. He's got another one biting it. See, he's right there fishing, and Ricardo's right over there. And I'm in the middle. I guess Fisher. Well, I don't know. Have you got any bites over there, Ricardo? What are you fishing? Are you going? You have a crawdad? Ricardo's trying a live crawdad over there. He just keeps following it and hitting it? Yeah. Probably a little friggin' bluegill. Yeah, tap, 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 and then nothing. Yeah, I see the tip of your pole. Yeah, it's probably a little friggin' bluegill just grabbing the tail. Little bluegill nibbler. Come on, you bastard. Man, I don't know. I'm about to try. I have a pink robo worm I found. It's not the morning dawn. It's that other kind of darker pink color with the red flake.
Oh, come on.
I just don't want anything to do with the freaking dropping stick right now.
Where's your big brother at?
Yeah.
So when I got earlier.
Go tell your friend.
Go tell you.
I'm gonna try the freaking rooster tail. I'm gonna try the freaking rooster tail. See if I can go up top and small. See if anything will hit this thing. Funny over there at the launch, there were like little teeny fish jumping freaking everywhere. Even in the middle of the day when I got there, they were jumping everywhere. Ah. Conditions have totally changed over here. Totally changed. Like every time I come back after like 4 or 5 days, it's just, the water's totally different. It just keeps totally changing.
In wintertime, I killed it when it's cold.
Oh, I'm sure. See if something's out here. I mean, this is just. Total change in conditions, guys.
Ooh.
What was that?
See?
A fish?
Wow. Okay. I'm in that direction. Does that count?
I'm in the area.
Yeah, I'm in the area over here.
I just don't want anything to do with anything. Nothing to do with nothing. Don't get it. I'm gonna try some. I'll try flicking maybe. I'll try flicking the big 3-inch. Give him a different look. Give him a little wacky look. Cannot even get a nibble. Not a nibble on the freaking rooster tail. Not a freaking nibble. Hmm. There's just no surface activity right now from him, really. Got to get rid of this line for tomorrow, guys. Not gonna be. I still have the 6-pound line on here. The really little line. Really, really little light line. We've been hitting crawdads lately.
Not really.
Not really. Oh. All right, we have a promise from Ricardo that he's gonna get a hog on the crawdad. Oh, you're throwing a square bill, huh? Oh, the crawdad square bill. Throwing a crawdad square bill. I thought it was throwing a live crawdad. I'm gonna switch it up to something totally different. I threw on the gotcha stick, Texas rig, weightless. After that, I'm going to the flicker. Wayne caught a few of his on the, a couple on drop shot with the Kitech, and he caught a couple Carolina rig with the Kitech. They were teeny. They were like that big. They were like the same size as Kitech. I don't know. I just got to. Some reason they're not anywhere on that. Well, he just got the one on drop shot. But I can't get anything going on it. Not a thing going on the drop shot for me. At least not on that little profile. Maybe I need to try a 4-inch one. This isn't a good omen for going out on a boat tomorrow. It's just like I don't know. cast this thing a country mile though. It might be weightless, but it casts 40 yards. Yeah, I'm gonna get the 360 thing going, guys. Just gotta have a day where I can play around with it more. I only put it on that one time when I went live. I know it works, but I want to be able to interact with people and know that people are watching. Really expecting just a big fish out of nowhere. It's like my only bite, and it's like big. I'm trying to give him something different. Trying something different on him. Got the kids here. Wonder how busy it's going to be tomorrow. 3-day weekend. Probably everybody's going to be out there on their boat tomorrow. Nothing. Guess it's not just the launch area that's slow. Thought for sure I'd come over here and there'd be some good activity. Now there's starting to be some little ones jumping on the surface around here. It's just molasses out here right now. Let me go back to the drop shop and I'm gonna try a bigger profile. Not much. 4.5-inch robo. The cut tail. In a lighter color. Let me grab that real quick.
I have one sitting right here. And
Thanks to Wayne, it's got a little bit of chartreuse on the tail. Wayne always dips everything in chartreuse. this little worm here, I don't know if you can see it in this light or whatever, but I had a worm that I dipped in his spike it, and it was sitting in with these worms, and this one got a little bit of the chartreuse on the tail. Try that. Haven't been getting many bites. He's got on, what is that, the 6-inch robo or the 4-inch? That's 6, isn't it?
I think it's 6.
Yeah, he's throwing the 6. Wayne was throwing that like what, 4.5-inch Kitech. He was catching fish the same size as the Kitech. I've been throwing the little 3-inch drop and stick. So maybe if I go to a different profile, a little bit longer, a little bit more of a wiggly action with that tail, I get some sort of bite. Even if it's a freaking bluegill. I want some sort of action. It's not from a lack of effort. Who, Ricardo? You got weeds. He got salad. He got some salad on his line. I saw that. You get one?
I don't get salad.
You caught one on, is that on a square bill? Huh? You got a little one on active bait over there. You hit the second it hit the water? Second it hit the water, that fish was on it. This is definitely nothing like the last like 3 times I've gone live here. This is just being, I don't know, uncooperative, I guess. Trying to hit all the best spots. Trying to hit anywhere, I think there's going to be something. It's just, I don't know what's up. I'm a loss for the complete inactivity that's going on around here right now. Oh, something just jumped out there. I don't know. It's got to be this change in the water color. It was clearing up pretty good last time I was here, and now it's gone back to being really dirty. Looks like a freaking stagnant farm pond, doesn't it? It's not acting like the usual Pinto. Of course, first time in 10,000 years the lake's been treated, so 10,000 years of being natural, and suddenly it's trying to be managed. So nature's fighting back, I guess. Nature's like, "What'd you do to me? What is this crap you put in me? This ain't right. This ain't the way I used to be." Just let nature be nature. I don't know. This should be a great color right now. Basically, a nice little baby bass color right there. It's kind of our fool's gold on top and pearl laminate. I've done shows in the past where I got tons of them on it. A couple years ago when I first came out, I used to sell this worm, but then my supplier like pooped out on me, so I had to get rid of him. But I know it works. It's just are you getting anything over there anymore?
No.
Yeah, it's gone slow for everybody right now. The last time I was here when the water was clear, they started getting really active right at dark. But now it's dirtied up. They're probably hitting more during the day. Yeah, I think last time I was here, it was like 2 foot visibility. Now it's like 1. Sitting inside. We go back and are you gonna go flip the weeds again?
I'll try here. No worries.
You caught yours.
I got one.
You got one good one.
One monster. Good. Anything else is good.
1/4 is good.
1-4 for the day. Sounds good.
I'm switching up today.
And
Go about as standard as you can. Straight green pumpkin. Straight green pumpkin forage. Well, green pumpkin pepper. There's got to be some sort of fish for me out there. First time in a while I've gone all day without a fish. All day. Well, not all day, but about 3 hours of fishing right now. Spent about an hour over at the launch. I got one little bite. That was it. But at least somebody caught a 4. Proves they're here. Skeeters are starting to come out. Skeeters are coming. This is just. I can't believe I'm not even getting bit by a little one. Just absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. It's one spot where I got like a couple bites when I first got here. But none of them hooked up. Just teeny. I said I'm gonna be able to go out and film a show tomorrow with Chris on the boat. So that should be fun. Or maybe not the way tonight's going. But when you're on a boat, you have a lot more options out there. A lot more areas to fish. This just is. Oh, wait, I got a bite. I got a bite. Some little hit it. I felt a nibble. Something grabbed the tail. Same place I got the 2 bites when I first got here. So guys, it's all shallow out here. It's all about 3 to 4 feet deep out there, maybe 5. As most of this. If you go out there in the very middle, I think out there in the very middle, you might get 12, 14 feet deep. It's kind of a little drop. It's way out there. The deepest part of this whole lake, I think right now, or when it's even full, is less than 30. It's like 28. Way out that way, out in the middle part. I mean, it's just a natural shallow lake. It's kind of like Okeechobee, but a lot smaller. With the average depth in Okeechobee is like 6 feet. It's a huge lake. It's shallow. Nothing over there. Well, you got that one little one. That's it. Well, I finally got a nibble. I got one freaking nibble. One freaking nibble. That's all I can find right now. People are like, why don't you throw something else? He's throwing a crankbait. He's throwing drop shot. Got the big one flipping. Wayne was getting them on a Kitech on a drop shot and on the Carolina. As you can see out there, there's not much activity going on. There's not even carp jumping. Around here in front of me, there's a few little ones. The last time I was here, the little ones were going freaking nuts. It was that close to going to the pier. I got on the Coast Guard pier. I probably caught a lot of fish. Probably caught a lot of rockfish. But the winds were a little strong and from the wrong direction. So. I decided to come here. I don't even know what to throw now. I don't know another option. I didn't cross you, did I?
I don't know. That's all right.
Oh, I still have my sunglasses on. I can hardly even see. End of summer. I've thrown in pretty much every direction. I'm not used to this. This is usually the fun lake to come to. It's usually the happening lake. It's just. You been to Uvis lately?
No, it's been a while. I was like, nah, after they started biting all spots, I'm like, nah, never mind. I like the aggressive approach. These guys,
Well, it's low.
it's like, nah, never mind. Oh,
Is that me?
is that you or is that?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm over here or not. Crossing lines. Maybe. No, I don't think I was over here. I was already way in here. That's what I'm trying, guys. Looks just juicy, right? Nice green pumpkin worm. About as natural can be. I got that one little teeny weeny tap on it. One teeny weeny little tap. So I'm checking my time. This little fish is starting to go crazy right here on shore now. There just ain't nothing going on out there. It's freaking. I gotta take this thing off. It's Deadsville. Hey, I can actually see now. Let me go back and try to freaking rooster tail for a little bit. I gotta try and catch something. That water is warm. Huh? I know, I just felt my freaking weight. My weight feels like it was in an oven. It's such my weight. It is so warm. Feels like I put it in the freaking microwave.
All right.
Not the best thing. I dropped this thing down and put it right into the freaking moss. Hard to throw this little light thing. Gotta be one stupid fish out there, right? One stupid fish that wants a rooster tail. Cause I can't get him going. Can't get anything on anything. Makes me worried about tomorrow. Let's go. I don't blame him. His kids came back and said, "Let's go." Oh, I caught one.
Really? There you go.
Yay! Oh, he's fat. Look at that. It's a little fish, but look at his belly. His belly is fat. Look at him. He's got a freaking. He's like a miniature 10-pounder. Look at his belly. I know. He's got a pot belly for being like 6 months old. Like a dinker with a yeah. Exactly. A dinker that's if he grows up, he's gonna be a big fish. If he keeps that belly up. I was totally shocked. That was real name. He just like slammed it. I'm like, what? A fish? I know. Yeah. It's all about I got it. That's what I'm fishing. Got the one fat, aggressive little fish. No wonder he was so fat. He knows what he's doing out there. Rooster tail actually saved me from skunking. I got one. This camera still looks so bright. The phone looks way brighter than it is outside right now, guys. We have one little one. Why won't more of them hit this thing? It's if one wants it. If I just reel it in really fast, give it like a buzzing. Oh, those are all shad. You said Chesbro, right? Yeah, those huge schools you see are shad. Yeah, huge schools of them. There's like schools the size of buses that swim around in there right now. Yeah, you just see the big dark spot moving around out in the water. Yeah, those are actually all shad. Millions and millions of shad in those schools. I've seen them moving around over there. Yeah, they're huge. Yeah, if you're in that, well, they've been up from the dam. The other spot I go to, but it turned out where the road comes in, where it's all kind of shallow in there. Oh, they've been so many of them. It's ridiculous. Yep, you just see one huge dark spot just rotating around the area. Last time I was there, I think there were like four or five individual ones, all cruising around. They're actually going right by me on shore. Yep, there's not a lack of bait fish in Chesbro, that's for sure. Oh, look at that! Something just hit surface out there. You see that? Right out there. Oh, well, it was like probably a 4 or 5 incher, not a 1 incher like the ones right here. Something actually broke the surface. Felt like I got another bite there for a second too. Well, I know I ain't gonna be having a fun after show tomorrow after we go. Hopefully, my show with Chris in the boat goes a little bit better than this. I'm sure it will. Out there in the boat, it's usually always somewhere on the lake. They caught a couple frogs underneath that stuff. That's gonna be it. One little freaking fish. Lose your bait. Oh well.
It is what it is. Or it is today.
It is that time of day.
Yep. Oh well.
Yeah, it's getting to be time is guys. Wow, it is getting dark a lot earlier now, huh? 8:04.
You know what it is?
Yeah. Usually about this time it's like 8:30, or it was.
Yeah.
It hits that point where it starts just going quick.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's like for a little bit there, it gets dark, and you're like, oh yeah.
All right, Rico, I'm out of here, bro.
All right. See you later.
All right, brother. Take care, man.
Take care.
Yep. We'll see. What happens on the next
Wind's picked up a bit, but I don't think anything's gonna be happening, guys. Felt one little pot-bellied bass to the freaking save me from a skunk, but they just do not want to bite. Is that you? Yeah. It should just be one hook on it.
Okay.
It's just the rooster tail. You get it? Just the rooster tail hitting his line. Not going to be a big tangle up, that's for sure. Yeah, it's getting too dark, guys. I can see everybody's bailing. Don't blame them. It was a slow one. Now I don't have to say guys. I just say, hey, guy. All right. Yep. I'm out. I'm out. From Almaden. I don't know. I have a couple. I have a couple that are going to be from New Almaden. Did you go to New Almaden?
We gotta go to Santa Cruz Couple of Wharf. Catch some halibut.
Yeah, I'd love to go to get some halibut.
Go. Striper and halibut. Catch your anchovies right there.
Yeah, and the New Almaden one.
Go tomorrow.
I'm going to be out here with Chris tomorrow on his boat.
Catch real fish.
I have Tuesday, Wednesday off next week.
Well, one of those days if you want to go.
And I have another day where I only work till 2. When do you go? Morning or afternoon?
That don't matter because in the morning I think it's better.
I have a day where I'm off at like 2.
Okay.
I work 10 to 2.
All right, let's go.
I'm not sure if it's Thursday or if it's
Well, let me know.
Monday.
I'm down to go whenever.
Well, I'll be here tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, we'll go catch some halibut and striper.
How do you like that, guys? I don't have it set up for translation, but salute. The Almaden one, nah, it's gonna be a while. I still have some Pinto shows to put up actually from Chris from a little while ago. I actually have another Adventure to a New Lake. Hey, how's this work? Hey, there we go. Dun, 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 dun. I actually have another new Adventure to a New Lake, actually, Lexington, that I think is the show I'm probably going to start editing tonight. There's a Uva show that I'm putting up tomorrow morning. I'm going to have that all edited. I'm going to put up tomorrow morning before I come here. Then I think I have the Adventure Dream like the Lexington. Then I have a couple really good shows from a while ago here with Chris. I said, sorry, I'm like so backed up. I think I have another 15 shows, I think, to edit right now. 15 or 20. I said, it's hard for me. I just worked 5 days straight. Today I worked, but I got off early, so I came here. I mean, okay, guys, my life. My life is pretty much go to my day job. If I get off early enough, I come and do it live. Or if I get home a little later, I go home and edit. Every single day I have off, I I just have to go film a show because I only get usually sometimes 2 days off a week in that. So I go film, then I work for 5 days straight, and I come home and I only get like an hour or two to edit, and then the next day I only get like an hour or two to edit, and then the next, and it takes me about see you Ricardo, and it often takes me 6 to 8 hours to edit my shows because I usually film like 150 segments and I have to go through them all. So it's just really hard for me with my schedule of work to get myself done. That's why I come on and go live because at least I get to do something and interact with you guys in between me doing editing. I'm trying to get quicker at it, but it's just I just don't have the time. I get home sometimes at like 11 at night, and then they have me going back to work at 9 in the morning. And so I like try and relax, and I try to edit a bit, and I have to get up early and go. And it's just a cycle that really sucks right now. I just wish this was the only thing I could do, and I'd get all my new shows up within like a day of filming them. But it's not gonna happen right now. Hopefully in the future. But thanks. Now there's a couple of you on here. We got a new Abaddon one. It's not Abaddon. The Abaddon that's right by Bass Pro Shop. It's the new Abaddon, the ones that's below Guadalupe. Uh, I don't know when that one's gonna be up. Hopefully within a couple weeks. But look forward to a new one tomorrow. It's a brand new show coming up. My legs going out. Brand new show from Uvis, and then there's an adventure to New Lake Lexington if you've never been there, and then some other stuff. But thanks a lot, guys. Uh, please come in when we go live. I'm next time. I think I'm gonna try and go to the pier, or maybe I'll go back to Cayuga Creek Lakes and do a live there. And if they ever open actual Amadon that's right down from Bass Pro Shops, because every time I hear about it, people say it's closed. I'll do live there. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Um, anyway, I only caught one little fish in it. It's still fun to be able to get on here, answer you guys' question, talk to you guys, interaction, and hopefully I'll be doing the 360 live soon. I still got to research it so I can get it to have the comments and tell me if there's people watching all that. But I'm sure it'll do it. I'm just not tech enough to have figured it out yet. But thanks a lot, guys. And if anybody's gonna be at Pinto tomorrow, and you have a boat or whatever, thanks. You have a boat or whatever, and you're gonna be at Pinto, I'm gonna be out here. Thanks a lot. Yeah, people always want to do a meetup net, but I will be out here, or I'll be out here. I mean, boats have to be in like an hour before dark. If you're out here, I'll be back in and onshore. If someone asks me questions or have me show you stuff or anything like that. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be here at Pinto, filming the show with Chris in his boat. And thanks a lot, guys. I'm out.